The story of the Rosetta Stone is not merely a tale of linguistic breakthrough, but a complex narrative interwoven with the ambitions of empires, the relentless pursuit of knowledge, and the rediscovery of a lost civilization, ancient Egypt. For centuries, the hieroglyphs of ancient Egypt remained enigmatic symbols, a beautiful script that defied decipherment, guarding the secrets of pharaohs, gods, and a sophisticated culture lost to time. The knowledge of reading and writing hieroglyphs gradually faded with the decline of ancient Egypt, replaced by other languages and scripts, until the ability was completely lost by the 4th century CE, rendering countless monuments and papyri unreadable. While the knowledge of hieroglyphs disappeared in Egypt, Greek remained a language of scholarship and administration, and the Coptic language, a later form of the Egyptian language written with the Greek alphabet, continued to be used by a dwindling Christian community in Egypt. The rediscovery of ancient Egypt and the desire to understand its monuments began to grow during the Renaissance and the Enlightenment, fueled by increased trade with the Middle East and a renewed interest in classical history and culture. Early attempts at decipherment were often based on mistaken assumptions, viewing hieroglyphs as symbolic representations rather than a phonetic script, leading to inaccurate and fanciful interpretations. The expeditions of Napoleon Bonaparte to Egypt in 1798 marked a turning point in Egyptology, bringing with them a large team of scholars and artists to document the country's ancient wonders. During the construction of a fort at Rosetta, modern Rashid, in the Nile Delta in 1799, a soldier named Pierre-François Bouchard discovered a fragmented slab of granodiorite inscribed with 3 different scripts. The stone immediately captivated the scholars accompanying Napoleon's army, as it contained the same text written in hieroglyphic, Demotic, a cursive Egyptian script, and ancient Greek. The presence of the Greek text was crucial, as it provided a known language to compare the unknown Egyptian scripts to, offering a potential key to unlocking their meaning. The stone was quickly recognized as a decree issued in 196 BCE during the reign of Ptolemy V Epiphanes, a ruler of the Ptolemaic dynasty, which had governed Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great. The decree affirmed Ptolemy V's divine status and outlined the honors bestowed upon him by the priesthood, reflecting the political and religious context of the time. News of the discovery spread rapidly throughout Europe, sparking intense scholarly interest and competition to decipher the enigmatic scripts. Initial efforts focused on identifying proper names within the Greek text and attempting to find corresponding names in the hieroglyphic and demotic scripts. The first significant breakthrough came from the Swedish diplomat Johan David Åkerblad, who successfully identified several proper names, including Ptolemy and Cleopatra, within the demotic script Dite. However, Åkerblad mistakenly believed that the demotic script was entirely alphabetic, which hampered further progress, as it contained both alphabetic and ideographic elements. The English physicist and polymath Thomas Young made crucial observations about the nature of the hieroglyphic script, recognizing that it contained both phonetic and ideographic elements. Young correctly identified the cartouches, oval enclosures around certain hieroglyphs, as representing royal names, and successfully deciphered several hieroglyphs within these cartouches. He also demonstrated that the hieroglyphs were not simply symbolic representations, but were linked to spoken language, marking a significant departure from previous assumptions. Despite these advancements, Young remained skeptical about fully deciphering the script, focusing instead on other scientific pursuits. The breakthrough that ultimately led to the complete decipherment of hieroglyphs came from the French scholar Jean-François Champollion. Champollion, unlike previous scholars, had a deep understanding of Coptic, the last stage of the Egyptian language, which provided him with a crucial linguistic context. He meticulously compared the hieroglyphic text on the Rosetta Stone with the Greek text and the Coptic translations of Egyptian religious texts, identifying correspondences between the different scripts. In 1822, Champollion presented his findings to the Académie des Inscriptions et Belles-Lettres in Paris, outlining his revolutionary understanding of hieroglyphs. He demonstrated that hieroglyphs were a complex system combining phonetic, ideographic, and determinative elements, representing both sounds and ideas. Champollion's decipherment of hieroglyphs opened up a new era of Egyptological research, allowing scholars to read and understand ancient Egyptian texts for the first time in centuries. The Rosetta Stone itself became a symbol of this breakthrough, representing the power of linguistic analysis and the rediscovery of a lost civilization. However, the story of the Rosetta Stone is not without controversy, as its acquisition by the British during the Napoleonic Wars has raised questions about cultural ownership and repatriation. Egypt has repeatedly requested the return of the Rosetta Stone, arguing that it is an integral part of its cultural heritage and should be displayed in Egypt. The British Museum has so far resisted these requests, citing concerns about preservation and the importance of making the stone accessible to a global audience. Despite these ongoing debates, the Rosetta Stone continues to be a powerful symbol of the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt and the remarkable achievements of its scholars. The decipherment of hieroglyphs allowed scholars to unlock a wealth of information about ancient Egyptian history, religion, culture, and daily life. We now have a detailed understanding of the pharaohs who ruled Egypt, their political and military campaigns, and their ambitious building projects. We have also gained insights into the complex religious beliefs of the ancient Egyptians, their pantheon of gods and goddesses, and their elaborate funerary rituals. The decipherment of hieroglyphs has also revealed the rich literary traditions of ancient Egypt, including myths, legends, poems, and hymns. The Rosetta Stone remains a cornerstone of Egyptological research, inspiring scholars and enthusiasts alike to continue unraveling the mysteries of this fascinating civilization.